Hello and welcome to the January 22nd edition of ECW. Yep, I decided to change it from Universe to ECW as it just made more sense. And I do have a logo for it and branding, so I just decided to change it. Also, I do have some construction going on nearby me, so if you hear any noises throughout the show, that's why. So we're starting with Stephanie coming out with Steve Austin to basically announce that they've gotten the rights again, and will be officially calling the show ECW instead of Universe from now on. This gets a 78. They both do well, improvising and working with the crowd. Very good, 78 to start the show. And we are doing a top contenders match for the Divas Championship. Ronda Rousey beats Kelly Kelly and Mickie James in 13.5 minutes after Ronda submits Kelly Kelly. A 54 for Ronda, 47 for Mickie, 30 for Kelly Kelly. And Kelly Kelly is getting better at her gimmick, but Ronda is in poor form. So, top contender, but in poor form. We'll see. 51 for that match. Very happy with that. Decent enough. The Undertaker comes out to address the ending of last week's episode where he was seen talking to Omos. He clarifies that nothing sinister is happening and that Omos just came to him for advice and the camera got them talking backstage. 73 for that, Undertaker and Omos. And we go to a not great match. This was just after Mio Sky distracted or attacked Kylie Oaks in last week's $1 Million Championship Top Contenders match. So I did give them a match, and the crowd does not like them at all. They don't care. But still gets a 31 because 45 for Kylie Oaks, 33 for Mio Sky. Decent. The crowd just doesn't care, which is obviously going to be a penalty. Jinder Mahal talks to Luke Gallows backstage and says that guys like them need to stick together since they don't have many friends in the WWE. So a potential partnership here while Carl Anderson is out injured for one of the Good Brothers. 49 there. In an abysmal match, obviously we teased this women's tag team last week, so I threw them in a match and just to see how it goes. And I threw them against Wendy Chu and Selena Sparks. So Wendy Chu is up in ECW now. But the new tag team wins in 8 minutes after Beth Phoenix pins Selena Sparks. 35 for that match. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I thought Beth Phoenix would at least be better than a 39. Oh well. Let's see if there are any penalties. Yeah, I guess I do need to change one of them. Probably make Tamina face. But obviously, last week we had Shane McMahon beat Desmond Troy. So Lana finds Shane backstage, and Lana slaps Shane, accusing him of cheating against Desmond. Well, Shane insists that he did not cheat in the match. Like it's a 49. Just getting Desmond Troy some more TV time, pairing him with Lana, who's a bit of a menace. Oof, this is not a good match. Oh boy. Von Wagner beats Zion Quinn by DQ. This was supposed to be like a mayhem match and get the crowd going, but the crowd did not like it at all. 26 for Zion, 37 for Von Wagner. I wanted to create a finish on here, and it did not work at all. The chaos helped hide how bad Zion Quinn was doing. And I guess they're both unimportant still, so. Yeah, a failed creative finish definitely did not help. I thought that would get us high 30s, maybe low 40s, but obviously not. Oh, and Mr. Stone was supposed to be the reason why it was a DQ win. Mr. Stone was supposed to attack there. But yeah, we go to a training session between Gable Steveson and Bobby Steveson training with Kurt Angle. It's a 40. I guess it was too long. Crowd just does not care anymore. So I have this is our tag team gauntlet match. The crowd is losing interest. We got the Samoan SWAT team defeating the Lucha Dragons in 7 minutes when Lance Reigns pins Incognito. Kalisto does very good in ring. A 30 there. And I'm going to be right back and see if I can help save this crowd. And we're back with the next part of the tag team gauntlet match where the Samoan SWAT team faces off against Chase U. The crowd is warming up now. Chase U defeats the Samoan SWAT team in 7 minutes after Andre Chase pins Finau with a roll-up. Yeah, and I did make this to try and lift the crowd, and it did work a little bit. 40s for Chase U, 30s for Samoan SWAT team. Chase U has great chemistry, very happy with that. Segment gets a 40, so we're getting them back on our side. The rest of the Samoan SWAT team reacts to the loss backstage, and Zilla Fatu looks disappointed. I did debut Toko Uso's Samoan Legacy gimmick, and it's poor, which isn't great, but 31 there, not surprised. There we go. Cedric and Ashante defeat Chase U in 7 minutes in the rest of the tag team gauntlet match. The last match, where Cedric Ashante pins Duke Hudson. 40s for Chase U, and a 53 for Cedric. Very happy with that. 52 for the segment. The crowd obviously still not into it, but oh well. Curtis Axel, I basically just had to get his gimmick debut, even though he's a backstage guy. This doesn't matter, as he's just a road agent. And I thought throwing him with Khali would be a decent match, or a decent segment, but I guess not. Anyways, Khali is in the tag team match with Ridge Holland and Elias and Tyler Breeze. They win. Elias pins Ridge Holland with a roll-up. Khali is terrible once again. Tyler Breeze and Elias are fine. Ridge is decent. This is basically just because I needed Ridge Holland to change his gimmick from tough guy to a powder keg. And it's awful. Oh my goodness. At least he can just be a menace. But yeah. This show is a bit of a disaster. I'm still trying to set up this whole brand, and it's not going great. It's not off to a great start. So we have Skylar Story versus Lacey Evans for the. This is not for the $1 Million Championship. This is just a singles match, as Skylar Story is a top contender. So I just threw them against each other to see how they fare. It was a bit too long. Lacey Evans is fine. Skylar Story was alright. 29 isn't good at all. Ali Prince comes in and attacks Lacey Evans. So we're trying to set up a triple threat here, potentially. And we go backstage to Bad Bunny giving an interview talking about how great it feels to be back with the WWE. Suddenly he's attacked by Omos from behind, and Omos keeps beating him down until Vince comes and breaks it up. So the crowd is getting more interested again, setting up a feud here between Bad Bunny and Omos. A 59 for the segment, very happy with that. I thought this would be better. Okay. Mustafa Ali defeats Jack Swagger in 14 minutes by pinfall. Match is designed so that they could try and steal the show. I mean, they do great with the wrestling, but a 39 is they just don't care, I guess. We got some work to do with this. Brock Lesnar comes out with Vince to tell everyone that he will not be facing Zack Ryder tonight because he's an American hero and they're in Canada. The show is in the Coca-Cola Coliseum in Canada. He says that Zack Ryder is married to a Canadian in Chelsea Green and that he would have an unfair advantage tonight. So Ryder comes out and tells Lesnar not to bring family into this, and now this feud might be personal. And they start brawling as Vince kind of not really tries to separate them. 65 there for that segment. Yeah, very happy with this. And that's the end of the show. This is a terrible show. A 54. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, where you think I should go with some of these stories. And yeah, I'll see you guys for SmackDown.